Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stone Mountain, and in Battlefront, gone are the days of ammunition. That's right, this year, they've opted for a cooldown system with the weaponry, and in this video, I'll teach you how it works as well as some in-depth tips with specific details to help you time your reloads and manage your cooldowns to give you a leg up on the competition. All weapons now, as you shoot them, will begin to overheat with this bar in the middle, slowly filling up as you continually shoot. If you stop shooting before it reaches the maximum, it'll slowly cool off and disappear again. While it's cooling off, you can start shooting at any point again and start building the bar back up, but if the gun completely overheats and it reaches the maximum, you've got to wait for that bar to go all the way back down before you can shoot another shot. They've built in an instant cooldown mechanic though. This yellow spot on the bar, if you time the button press right when the dot gets on it, it'll finish your cooldown immediately. Here's the catch though. Every time you do this, it becomes more and more difficult with that yellow sweet spot getting even smaller. When I was in DICE Stockholm a week or so ago, playing this game and capturing the footage for you guys, I was actually able to speak with one of the weapons developers, and I got some more details for you guys. The first time you overheat your gun, you're still on stage 1, let's call it. That's when this yellow instant cooldown spot is at its largest. If you hit it and get the instant cooldown, it becomes smaller in stage 2. If you hit it again in stage 2, it becomes smaller in stage 3, and stage 4 is the final one if you successfully hit it in stage 3. If you've successfully hit it those first 3 times though, that 4th one is tiny, so good luck getting that multiple times. If you miss the spot and try and hit it at another point, it'll reset it back to the top and you've got to wait for another full cooldown. If you do miss it though, you will be brought down 1 stage, so if you're on 3, miss it, you'll go down to a stage 2 level of difficulty. And as it's set up now, it'll only reset upon death. So you could have hit that cooldown spot when you first spawned in 3 minutes ago, and maybe you just somehow haven't died, but you'll still be on the stage 2 level of difficulty for the instant cooldown unless you miss another one or die. So now that you know how it works, let's get into some tips. If you just spawned in, you're pretty far back trying to long range somebody with your E11 and you've overheated your gun, don't go using your very easy stage 1 instant cooldown. You're not in immediate danger, let the gun cool down on its own, and keep that very easy first instant cooldown for when you're in the heat of battle. You're not going to be able to pay full attention to when to time that thing because you got 2 targets on your left and right, and now your gun's overheating. You'll have your best odds on that first stage. Think of this as something you should use conservatively when you're near an objective or in danger. The next best time to use this is with another ability, that being the ion charges. These ion charges will increase your damage against vehicles, turrets, even the AT-ATs. Get some high ground, maybe behind a turret or some cover behind a rock with a vantage point on an AT-ST. Pop your ion charge and start unloading rounds into that target. You'll only have a certain period of time with this weapon upgrade, so you want to get as many shots out as possible. And if you've got cover and all you're focusing on is timing that reload, you can easily get to the 3rd stage, doing increased damage with the ion charges and getting out way more shots than having to wait for that cooldown. The best way to manage this, though, really, is to not overheat your gun. If you can avoid it, try and stop shooting just before the gun fully overheats. If it doesn't get maxed out, you can let the gun cool down on its own, and maybe the cooldown's only halfway through an enemy comes up, you can start shooting them again, whereas if you fully overheated, you couldn't. This last tip's a little cheeky, but if you're away from all the combat and you shooting is not going to ping any enemies around you to your location, shoot your gun until it overheats, and then on purpose, miss the instant cooldown as quickly as possible. Once that cooldown's complete, you're now back a stage to an easier instant cooldown. Of course, you'd only do this if you were on stage 2, 3, or 4. Maybe you're start building up a kill streak, you don't want to lose it. This could be just the thing to help you get back in the game and get the drop on somebody. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Share this video with a friend to give them the edge as well. If you want to check out some more Battlefront content, linked in the description below as well as annotated in the top right-hand corner, you'll find videos such as a successful tow cable takedown on the giant AT-AT walkers with how to, a Darth Vader versus Luke lightsaber battle, a special animation, and a whole bunch more. That's it for this one though. I'll see you guys soon. This is Stone Mountain 64, over and out.